told me you were fools and I was not to listen to your fine words, nor to trust your charity. You promised me my life. You lied to me. You think that life is nothing but not being stone dead? It is not the bread or the water that I fear. I can live on bread whenever I ask for more. It is no hardship to drink the water if the water be clean. But to shut me from the light of the sky and the sound of the fields and the flowers, to chain my feet so that I can never ride with the soldiers nor climb the hills, to make me breathe foul, damp darkness.
And keep me from everything.
And keep me from everything that makes me believe in the love of God. When your wickedness and foolishness tempt me to hate him, all this is worse than the furnace in the Bible heated 7 times.
Okay.
I'd like to thank you all for inviting me here today. See, I was 56 years old, and I know something about youth. The first thing I know is that youth is sweet before flight. It's older. It's older, it's rife with speculation. It's resilience. That means bounce back. It's remarkable. But see, it's the sweetness. The sweetness is the sweetness that we're all the victims of. All of us. See.
Yes, they told me you were fools, and that I was not to listen to your fine words nor trust in your charity. You promised me my life, but you lied. You think that life is nothing? You think that life is nothing but not being stone dead? It is not the bread and water I fear. I can live off bread. When have I asked for more? It is no hardship to drink the water if the water be clean. Bread has no sorrow for me, and water no affliction. But to shut me from the light of the sky and the sight of the fields and flowers, to chain my feet so that I may never again ride with the soldiers nor climb the hills,
To make me
to make me
breathe.
Yeah, to make me breathe foul, damp darkness, and keep me from everything. To keep me from everything that brings me back to the love of God. When your wickedness and your foolishness tempt me to hate them, all this is worse than in the Bible. All this is worse than the furnace in the Bible that was heated 7 times.
Yes, they told me that you were fools, and I was not to listen to your fine words, nor trust to your charity. You promised me my life, but you lied. You think that life is nothing but not being stone dead? It is not the water or the bread I fear. I can live on bread whenever I ask for more. It is no hardship to drink water, as long as it be clean. Bread has no sorrow for me, and water no affliction. But to cut me from the light of the sky, and the sight of the fields and flowers, to keep me from everything that brings me back to the love of God.
The boy for shame, the wind sits in the shoulder of thy sail, and you are stayed for, there my blessing with thee. And these true perception our memory, look thy character, give thy thought no tongue, nor any unproportioned thought is at. Be thou familiar, but by no means vulgar. And those friends thou hast in their adoption tried, grapple upon to them with hooks.
Hell yeah. Standing on the corner, walk, don't walk. You look away, trying not to catch my eyes, but you didn't turn fast enough, did you? You don't like my rhapsody voice, do you? I got this rhapsody voice, because nobody around here ever listens to me. You don't like that I scratch so much. Yes, and excuse me. I scratch so much because my nerves is on fire. And I'll admit, my smile isn't at its Pepsodent best. Because I think my caps must have somehow caught osteoporosis. And if my eyes seem to be twirling around like fruit flies, the better to see you with.
Amazing manifestation. To wake up, yelling at the survey in a hot summer morning.
much educated than them, much smarter than them. And I was going to prove to them how liberated I was. And so now, I went to New York University. I was a starving writer for some time now. When I came back, my dreams of making a boutique was no longer a dream, but a reality. Real women have hers.
Okay, thank you.
Ma'am, you must be starved. I have your lunch in a second. I didn't get out of the traffic till 1:45, and then I had to wait 15 minutes for another bus.
Well, 6 or 7 years after high school.
Trying to work.
I tried, trying to work my way up as a what's that, shipping clerk, salesman.
Business.
Yes, I forgot.
And I wanted everyone to know how much smarter I was. Smarter than they would ever know. They started to then judge us. Judge us women on the things that we did. The sexual things we did. The women that was pregnant and foremost. I wanted them to know and feel that I can help others, but I can also help myself. All women have curves too.
Well, I spent 6 or 7 years after high school trying to work myself up. Shipping clerk, salesman business are one kind of another. And it's a measly matter of existence. To get on that subway on hot mornings in the summer, to devote 50 weeks for the sake of a 2-week vacation. To desire to be outdoors with your shirt off. And that's how you build your...
I want to thank you all for inviting me here to speak about you. See, I was 56 years old, and I know something about you. The first thing I know is you just sued before flight. It's older than brief with speculation, and it's reciting that means bounce back is remarkable. But it's that sweetness that we are all victims of, all of us. The sweetness and the flight. One of those fellows in the Shakespeare stuff said, I am not what I am. See, he wasn't like Papa. This fellow had a different understanding. I am not what I am. Well, neither are you. You are only you are just what you have been, whatever you are now. But what you are now ain't what you're gonna become.
That's enough. Thank you very much.
Well, I spent 6 or 7 years after high school trying to work myself up. Shipping clerk, salesman, business, some sort of another. It's a measly manner of existence.
Okay.
Here, Laertes, aboard, for shame. The wind sets on your shoulders for yourself, for thyself.
And you are stayed for. Okay.
I was not proud to
I just don't have time.
I just don't have time. Mr. Cooper, Mr. Cooper wants me back at the office because we have a ton of work to do.
I'm afraid your speech was a little short, young man. You could have said all sorts of things. Let me give you a few examples. Aggressive. With a nose like that, I have it amputated.
Mel, I'm home. You must be starved. I'll have your lunch ready in a second. I couldn't get out the office until the 1:15, and I have to wait 15 minutes for the bus. God, the traffic on 3rd Avenue during lunch hour. Mr. Koopman wants me back in the office